That is right, ladies and gentlemen. I told you we'd be talking about our M1 Finance portfolios. We reviewed the Robinhood one not too long ago. Obviously, we've added quite a bit to here. If you didn't know, I liquidated my stash account, converted the larger positions into my Robinhood portfolio, and the extra remaining couple $1,000s of smaller positions and cash I had on there got transferred over into the M1 Finance portfolio, as well as a few recent big cash additions just due to the market being down. And you know I love when the market's down, folks. So that is why you're seeing a little bit higher value than we've seen. Still not near all-time highs. What a shocker! Because we've seen a rough time here. Really this year so far, really rough time. But that's okay. $35,600 sitting in the portfolio right now. Really excited about that. That's representing $9,400 of gains. And obviously the percentage is a money-weighted return, so it's not necessarily accurate to be 100% up because it's accounting for dividends and everything like that. So, but we're going to go into every single position today, tell you the plans for the portfolio, and I hope you're darn excited because I know I am. Put it into perspective how we've been doing. Obviously today, slightly up here, 0.6%, nothing crazy, $213 of gains. Hi, dog. On the month, or on the week, really nice week for us so far. Up $2,000 of gains here, 5.69%, really good response. On the last month, up only 1.6%. But when you look in the last 3 months, we're down 4.23%, or $1,400, or really $1,700 of market loss so far in the last span there. And in the last year, nothing crazy, only up $1,900 of gain, but the dividend amount is quite significant, and we're going to get into the dividends as well, folks. Obviously, a big portion of this portfolio is we're really focused on it. So you see, name of the portfolio, Millionaire by Age 40. Why do we name it that? Well, it's because we've established this to the point where, in my estimations, from what I can see, if we talk about average, 7% annual growth rate, right? Plus the dividend yield we currently have with a rising dividend yield, which I believe we will see, given my 5-year dividend growth rate. I believe this is a portfolio with reinvestment of dividends will be valued at around $1 million by the time I hit age 40. So I'm excited about that. And we're going to be tracking this, folks, and I hope you're excited about tracking this too. As long as we can, I want to keep you guys informed on what we're doing here. Watch the portfolio develop. It's going to be great stuff. So as you see all time, we saw that. We're going to now get into the positions themselves. If you look actually in just individual positions, because this line doesn't necessarily correlate that, just on the positions basis, we've got a cost basis of $27,500, valued at $35,500, so $8,000 worth of gains, or 29.28%, and you've seen that one kind of fall quite significantly as of late, unfortunately. But let's get into each position while we're at it. Let's do it. This is a portfolio that we add $125 a week into right now. Given that, I'm excited for the future. So we are going to get into this dividend segment very last. It's the largest portion of the portfolio. We're going to get into that one at the very end, but we're going to start with our largest single position in dollar value. Why not? We're going to start with none other than Apple. That's absolutely right, folks. Apple is the number one position in this portfolio, and we're up quite significantly on this one. As you can see, $1,500 of market gain in Apple, doubled the position, as you can see, valued just under $3,000, yet we've got a market gain over $1,500. Shows up 316%. It accounts for dividends, and obviously a time weighted perspective too. But very nice to see this. We've got 18.3 shares at $77.44 a share. It's been a big winner for us. Then we get somewhat of a stinker, folks, okay? Facebook, we finally again broke even. We were down for a little bit, but Facebook's shown some great recovery the last week, which I'm really excited about, actually. This is a steal of a company right now at these levels. It really is. 11.67 shares of Facebook at $212.99 a share. Just barely up on this one, $9. So right now we're sitting at $212.24 in terms of market price right now. So just a very slight gain on this bad boy, nothing crazy. Hey Jethro, come on, dude. Dog trying to lick himself on the bed. He's gonna make a mess, man. Then we have Nvidia. That's right. Woo! Something's wrong with it. Look, the cost basis on Nvidia it's just not right for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not actually up this significant, but for some reason M1 Finance seems to believe I am. It'd be quite wild if I was, because if I was up 847%, I'd be pretty impressed. But still, it's been great value for us. Regardless, we're up still pretty massively despite a pretty big rundown as of late. If you look over the last quarter, quite a significant rundown of 6%, quite significant. But it's showing $1,300 of market gain on this one. 7.13 shares at $76.70 a share. That average price is definitely wrong, and I don't know where it went wrong, but it is wrong, unfortunately. So it's a little bit off, but hey, I'm gonna take it. It looks nice, doesn't it? Microsoft, love this one as well. Following them, very nice to see Microsoft. You want to know what they're doing? $638 of market gain here. Not a significant dividend owner, obviously, but really nice return on this one for sure. $5.63 shares at $183.37. Quite a significant return on Microsoft, actually. Really happy about that. Disney's been another stinker for us, too. So overall, we were adding a lot more, so our average share price is pretty high. 11.8 shares at $138 a share. Slightly up in market gain, and earned dividends is from when we earned it prior to them dissolving the dividend. So Shopify is a new addition that's been an absolute stinker again for us. But it's a position I'm very happy to have into the future. $1,100 of value here. Down $82. Not too scared about it. 1.7 shares at $727 a share. I think overall this thing's going to be a massive winner in the long term. Especially, I would personally, I could almost predict this is going to be seeing in the next year a stock split as well. So keep that in mind. I think that they're kind of on the table for it. We'll see what that looks like. Costco following them, around 4% of the portfolio. And Costco, $1,000 is the current value here. 1.88 shares at $501.35 a share. This one, again, huge fan of this one long term. Up $100 of market gain. Pretty excited about that. And earned dividends of just $1, so nothing crazy. But this is going to be a great one. I'm super excited with Costco in the long term. AMD, this has been a beauty as well. Love AMD for what we've been able to do with this position. Up $240 of market gain on this one. 9.15 shares at $87.66 a share. I love it. Long term, again, I really like AMD. I really do. As much as these kind of stocks have been getting a little bit schmammered as of late. IBM, not the greatest position in terms of market gain for me. It's a huge dividend yielder right now. We're talking about 5+%. It's beautiful. Total market gain, though, only at $43 right now, but more earned dividends than I have in terms of market gain. And I'm okay with this one if the share price is stagnant. And it can still yield me this 5%. I'm plenty okay with that. Seeing as, it means I'm only gaining money, really. If the share price doesn't go down, I'm only gaining money here. And I think it's a consistent business model. And in my perspective, the way they're doing things, and they're actually trying to kind of branch out a little bit, which is a little strange, but I think IBM at its current yield, it's a really nice pickup. I mean, I like it, and it's a consistent hold, and I don't think the company's going anywhere. 6.12 shares at $115.16 a share. I'll take it all day. Amazon following them, around 2% of the portfolio here. Nothing super significant with Amazon. exciting. They just announced a 20-to-1 split, which I'm very excited for because it'll actually mean I have over one share. Isn't that going to be great, folks? I know you're excited because I'm excited too. We're going to own 4 shares of Amazon. It's going to be beautiful. So overall market gain $131. It's fine with me. I mean, fine with me. 0.22 shares at $2,617 per share. Average, I'll take it all day, every day of the week. Apple Hospitality, huge fan of this one because they just finally reinstated that dividend. Baby, 5 cents every month. Oh, I knew it was coming this year. I thought they were starting at, I predicted they would go up to 5 cents too, which is actually it makes me very happy because look, I know the business model here. I know what they're doing. I predicted 5 cents first. Next year they're going to bump it up to 10 cents. Guarantee it. So I'm very excited. They're going to restore back to the 10-cent value, and I'm super excited for it. But we've seen really good market gain on this one as well. We're talking about $217 of market gain here. Pretty darn nice. 39.09 shares at $12.71. This yield is incorrect. It's actually closer now to 2.5%. So after Apple Hospitality, we have Qualcomm. Another really big winner for us. Really happy with Qualcomm. Market gain of $240 plus a decent dividend yield on this bad boy as well. 4.47 shares at $100.15 a share. We'll take it any day of the week. Bank of America, one of our main financials here, core financials I guess to say, has been doing really well as well. $190 of market gain, $20 of earned dividends, really nice. 16.23 shares at $30.73 per share. I like it as well. I like all my positions, if I'm being honest. I like them all. ARI following them, huge dividend earner here. I mean, we're talking about 10+% yield. Not quite accurate on there. M1 Finance hasn't gotten the yields quite updated. It's okay. 10+% yield on this one. $77 of market gain, but $98 of earned dividends all time on this one. Really nice to see. 48.8 shares at $11.82 a share. I like it. Alphabet, otherwise known as Google, has been a beast for me. You can see this here. Obviously doubled the money on this one already. $328.77 of market gain. 0.24 shares at $1,400 a share. Then we have SPY here, the SP 500 ETF. Nothing crazy on this one. $137 of market gains, $50 of earned dividends. 1.5 shares at $350. Just kind of tracks the S&P 500, so nothing crazy there. SPHD, again, nothing super crazy here. Up $110 of market gains, but a nice earned dividends in the lifetime of this one, $43.63. 14.23 shares at $37.89. We like to see that. PepsiCo, another small position for me. $92 of market gains, $27 of earned dividends. It's been a big winner for us. So 4 shares at $137.91 a share. It's been a nice dividend yielder for us. Arbor Realty Trust. Now again, this one has been an absolute shmamalam jam. That's what they say. A little bit of barbecue chicken, folks. Up $246 of market gain. On top of that, $92 of earned dividends in the lifetime of this one. 36.9 shares at $10.77 a share. This one's been an absolute crazy win for us. Main Street Capital, another nice win here. 179 of market gain and $69 best amount of earned dividends. So really good to see that. Really good gain amount here. 15.39 shares at $18.30 a share. It's a big winner. Intel, not a big winner. This is one of our biggest stinkers, no doubt. Actually, I think this is our biggest stinker. Down $79 of market loss in terms of value loss. $31 of dividends is okay, but again, this one's kind of a stinker for us. 13.5 shares at $53.22, $53.22 a share. Look, I'm okay with holding Intel for the long term. I'm okay with it, but it's been a stinker. Lowe's, our smallest position here, at $160 of market gain. Doubled the money on Lowe's, actually. So, smallest position, but a very big performer for us. Really happy about that. 1.45 shares at $120 a share. I love it. Now we get into the dividend segment, folks. Let's get cracking in the dividend segment. What's our largest? $12,000 in this dividend segment, by the way. Bolstering a market gain of $1,795 and $900 of dividends. This is where you get the majority of the dividends, folks. It's exciting to see. Our largest position in the dividends portfolio, dividends pie within our pie. I don't like saying pie. It's just something that sounds gross about messing, getting inside your pie. Is NRZ, New Residential Investment Corp. This one's been kind of a beauty for us. $106 of market gain, $86 of earned dividends. This one's been a nice winner for us. 116.7 shares at $9.63 a share. This one's a big one for us. Really happy about that one. Vichi's been going through a rough period. It's a newer addition for us, but I'm really excited for the future of Vici, especially after the MGM Properties acquisition. It's going to be great. The dividend's going to go up. Everything's going to be good about this stock. Okay, I like Vici for the long term. People are going to Vegas like crazy, folks. But overall, market loss so far, $58.68. $11 of earned dividends. Obviously, just a brand new position. We've only earned one dividend on this one, so it's going to be $10, around $10 each quarter. So I'm okay with that. But 44.24 shares at $28.96 a share. I'm excited with Vici. I really am. Kohl's has been an absolute beast for us, despite not earning as many dividends because they had cut the dividend quite significantly. They have just brought it back, folks, not to the full extent of where it was before, which is why it was in this dividend segment of the portfolio, but that's okay. $668 of market gain. Wowee, this one's been an absolute smasher for us. You see, easily doubled the money in that aspect. 18.35 shares at $25.37 a share. Big winner for us. OHI, another massive dividend, baby. We're actually down in terms of market gains here. Really a market loss of $98. But earned dividends brings us to the positive of this position at $109. Quite significant. And I do think this is one where the stock price is going to be relatively stagnant. It was up quite a bit actually prior, but it's one I'm okay with adding because it's a yielder of over 9%. 38.27 shares at $31.12 a share. I'm okay with that all day. Iron Mountain. What's Iron Mountain doing? That's right, great things. $357 of market gains and $101 of earned dividends. We'll take it all day, baby. Then we get a newer position of us. Sorry, I forgot to mention this. 22 shares at $32.45 a share. Excited to see. Then, after them, we've got an ETF. That's right, VYM, the Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF. 1 second. Getting them out of the window. Don't want any barking happening, folks. Up $14.16 and $5 of dividends. Again, this is a brand new position for us in the last 3 months. Nothing crazy. 8.8 shares at $109.95 a share. Excited to see. Look at this guy. Look at that guy. Hopefully that showed him all right, and hopefully the camera's looking great. After VYM, we've got Realty Income, the monthly dividend company. Oh, gotta love it. Market gain of $42.11, $55 of earned dividends. Nothing crazy on this one. 14.6 shares at $63.62 a share. Just a very consistent one that pays a nice dividend. Prospect Capital, good yielder on this one. We're talking about a yielder over 8%, closer to 9% right now. Why would this show a negative return? That doesn't make any sense. Up $255, but it's a negative return. I don't know what the heck they're trying to say there. We're actually up big in this position, as you can see, $149 of market gain and $106 of earned dividends. So we're up pretty darn big, despite that showing a negative return. I don't get how that's possible. 118 shares, 118.29 at $6.81 a share when the share price is at $8.15. Don't know how that's a negative return, folks, but M1 Finance, it does sometimes, okay? Then, right after Prospect Capital, we've got Gladstone Capital. That's right. Really big performer here, too. $221 up in market gain, $100 of earned dividends. Beautiful stuff. 76 76.74 shares, $9.01 a share. That's right. Then Ford Motor Company was added, obviously, when they were paying a decent dividend, which is why I put in this segment. But now it's been a market gain smasher on this one. It's been an absolute, just incredible position for us in terms of market gain. $450 up, but only $16 of dividends. They reinstated the dividend, which is nice, so they're fine to be in there. But there's no easy way to move things out within a pie. It's unfortunate, but that's how it rolls. 52.5 shares at $7.95 a share. It's been a big winner for us. What can I say? Every stock's been a winner. Welltower, big winner. $235 of market gain. $43.66 of earned dividends. 8.46 shares at $64 a share. They're all winners, folks, except for the next one after this one. Kimco, $251 of market gains. $36 of earned dividends, leading us to $30 or 30.39 shares at $15.50 a share. Big winners here. And then we get to the actual biggest stinker of the portfolio. Ugh. Look at that. Look at the biggest stinker. Orchid Island Capital. Down $332 of market loss. $136 of earned dividends. Obviously quite significant. But this one is an unfortunate yield chaser as opposed to, being an actual great stock. Okay. It's been rough. It's been a rough period. Again, we were up pretty darn massively until really this last, if you look over the last quarter, it's when we've hit a big, terrible time. I mean, you know what I mean? It's been a bad year. All of it's been bad. But we were up pretty big for a while. Held on to it too long. 176.69 shares at $5.15 a share. And obviously valued at $3.29 a share right now. They keep cutting the dividend yield too, so that means nothing's going to go well with this stock. But that is the portfolio, folks. That's our portfolio. And if you look, again, I talked about dividends, and this is where I get into that story. Here's the dividend tracker. If you look overall, you see where the trend line's going for our M1 Finance dividends. This is updated, obviously, through February. I do this every single month. We do a video where we release the dividend amount, so stay tuned every single month. Start of the month, you'll see the one for the previous month. The trend line's pretty consistent here. I mean, you know where this one's headed. It's a great dividend line. And if you look at the cumulative total, that's right, this blue line obviously being the M1 Finance, it continues to just show great success. I mean, we're talking about an exponential success. This isn't a steady gain. This is exponential growth, and that's the great thing about reinvesting these dividends, is we're really able to do great things. Cumulative total, lifetime of the portfolio at $1,356. I'm excited about it, folks. That's what I got for you today, and I hope you have a great one.